What is the difference between Siberian Huskies and Alaskan Malamutes? Have you ever spotted a fluffy sled dog and wondered, is that a Siberian Husky or an Alaskan Malamute? These two Arctic breeds look a lot alike and can really fool you. They both have thick fur coats, pointy ears, and friendly faces. But look closer and you'll see clues. By the end, you'll be able to tell them apart with no problem. Origins and history. Siberian Huskies come from Siberia in Russia. They were developed by the Chukchi people as sled dogs that could run for hours. These dogs ran hundreds of kilometers over frozen land, earning a reputation for endurance. In 1925, a team of Huskies famously ran over 1,000 kilometers in relay to get medicine to a remote town, the famous Nome Serum Run. That history made them long-distance runners. Alaskan Malamutes trace back to Alaskan's Malamute tribe. They were the first big sled dogs of North America. Malamutes were bred for strength to carry heavy loads in the Arctic. Their name even comes from that Inuit tribe. During the gold rush in Alaska, many Malamutes were crossbred for speed, nearly drowning out the original lines. Fortunately, dedicated breeders later rescued the pure Malamute from the brink. Today, both breeds are popular pets and working dogs in sledding sports. They even share ancient roots, both descended from old Arctic Spitz dogs that roamed Asia and North America. But over time, their roles evolved differently. Here's a Siberian Husky. He looks quite lean, doesn't he? Male Huskies usually stand about 53 to 60 centimeters tall at the shoulder and weigh around 20 to 27 kilograms. They have narrow chests and slim legs, giving them a light, graceful look. Imagine a marathon runner wearing a coat of fur. That's a good picture for a husky. Their bodies are built for speed and long distance. Now look at the Malamute on the right. Wow, what a difference! This Alaskan Malamute is sturdier. Adult male Malamutes reach about 63 centimeters at the shoulder and often weigh between 34 to 39 kilograms. They have wide chests, thick heavy-set legs, and big bones. It's like they're built for power. In fact, an adult Malamute can weigh almost twice as much as a husky. Side by side, the Malamute is clearly heavier and chunkier, while the husky looks lean and ready to run. Both breeds have thick double coats to handle Arctic cold. However, the texture and length differ. The Malamute's coat is longer and coarser, especially around the neck and back. Some Malamutes come in very long, fluffy coats that make them look bigger than they are. Their fur colors are usually a mix of grays, blacks, sables, reds, and creams. Most Malamutes have a full white underbody and darker top coat. Huskies also have a double coat, but their fur is usually shorter and softer than a Malamute's. A Husky's fur lies more flat against the body, making them look sleeker. They come in many colors too. Black, gray, red, and white are common. A Husky often has striking face markings. For example, many have a white mask or stripe on their face. You'll also see something special in a Husky's eyes. They can be bright blue, brown, or even one of each. Those icy blue eyes are actually a Husky signature. In contrast, Malamutes almost always have brown eyes. Siberian Huskies have narrower, more fox-like heads. Their snouts are medium length and taper to the nose. The ears of a Husky are triangular, set high, and point straight up. This gives Huskies an alert, keen look. One of the most famous Husky features is their eyes. They can be blue, brown, or even one of each, which makes Huskies look very striking. Alaskan Malamutes have bigger, blockier heads. Their muzzles are thick and broad. The shape of a Malamute's skull is wide and strong, which help them pull heavy loads. Malamutes only have brown eyes. Any blue eyes would disqualify them in the breed standard. Their ears are also triangular, but in Malamutes they're set a little further apart and may tip slightly forward. Overall, the Malamute's head looks much more wolfish, while the Husky's head looks more fox-like. When alert or moving, both breeds hold their fluffy tails over their backs, but at rest, they differ. A Husky tail usually hangs down in a gentle curve when the dog is relaxed. A Malamute's tail, on the other hand, tends to stay curled high over the back like a plume, even when the dog is at ease. The Malamute's tail is very full and bushy, almost like a feather, so if the fluffy tail stays down loosely, it's probably a husky. If it stays curled high and very hairy, that's a Malamute. Temperament and personality. Both Huskies and Malamutes are known to be very friendly. They love people, family members, and even strangers. They will eagerly greet visitors with wagging tails. In fact, neither breed is a good choice for a guard dog because they are usually just happy to meet anyone. One difference, Malamutes tend to be a bit more reserved with strangers. They might not jump up immediately like a husky would, but once they know your family, Malamutes bond deeply and can be surprisingly protective of their home and kids. Siberian Huskies have a playful, energetic side. Think of them as dogs on a mission to have fun. They are smart and sometimes a bit stubborn. They were bred to run long distances, so they have loads of stamina. Alaskan Malamutes also love activity, but they tend to be a bit more easygoing. If you open the backyard, a Malamute might run around chasing a ball for a while, but after that, they usually come back inside. Malamutes remember they're part of the family and like to stay with you. While a husky might still be plotting its next escape, a Malamute often comes right back after a bit of play. One more personality note. Malamutes often make a soft woo-woo sound when they're excited. Huskies, on the other hand, are known for their singing howls or even goofy squeals. These sounds are part of their charm, but it means they can be quite vocal about what they feel. Both breeds also have a strong prey drive. If a cat or squirrel darts by, they'll likely want to chase it. Compatibility and lifestyle. If you're thinking about getting one of these dogs, consider your lifestyle. Huskies and Malamutes need owners who love the outdoors and can give them plenty of attention. These are not dogs you should leave home alone all day. If bored, they will find something to do. They do best with active families or people who can include them in outdoor activities. If you love hiking, jogging, or playing in the snow, these dogs will be thrilled to join you. Between the two, Malamutes often crave human affection a bit more. They like to be near people and are known for rolling over for belly rubs. Huskies are a bit more like independent friends. They're loyal and loving, but they also enjoy the company of other dogs and usually get along well in a pack. If you already have another dog, a husky might fit in more smoothly. A Malamute might prefer to be your one and only pet. Both breeds are very loyal and generally good with children if they are raised together. In fact, both Huskies and Malamutes have an ability to bond with kids and often form strong attachments. Still, always supervise play with very young children, as either dog could knock a toddler over by accident. Because these are large and strong breeds, they might be better with older children who understand how to behave gently with pets. These dogs have thick winter coats, so they do not like hot weather. They thrive in snow and cold. Living with either breed in a warm climate means you must keep them cool. Provide shade, clean water, and avoid exercising them during the hottest part of the day. Health and lifespan. Both breeds can live a long time if they stay healthy. Siberian Huskies typically live about 12 to 15 years. Alaskan Malamutes usually live around 10 to 14 years. They are generally hardy dogs, but there are some health issues to watch for. Hip dysplasia can be a concern in any large dog, including these breeds. Keeping your dog at a healthy weight and not letting a puppy run on very hard surfaces can help. Experts recommend that Husky and Malamute puppies should not do heavy pulling until their joints are fully mature. This helps prevent damage to growing hip and leg bones. Both breeds also have breed-specific issues. Huskies may develop inherited eye problems like cataracts or retinal diseases. Malamutes can be prone to certain nerve and muscle disorders, such as hereditary polyneuropathy and sometimes epilepsy. Good breeders will test their dogs for these conditions, so it's worth asking about health screenings. Overall, a well-bred Husky or Malamute can live a robust and healthy life. Both dogs can make great pets, but think about your own life first. If you want an energetic running buddy who keeps you on your toes, a Siberian Husky might be your match. If you need a strong yet gentle giant, who loves to carry a load or lounge by a warm fire, an Alaskan Malamute could be it. No matter which one you meet, now when someone asks you the difference between a Siberian Husky and an Alaskan Malamute, you'll have the answer ready. You might even amaze them with how confidently you can tell these fluffy cousins apart.